Hello and welcome back to the Coliseum. It's been a while since I've been here, and I've kind of just neglected to update anything because it's been really boring in EIR. But since then, we've had the war map update, which has been pretty big. We've had all these reward units come flooding in, and we've had quite a few replays, and so we can catch up on those. We got a 2v2 here now on Hinderdam, and we have Ray. Who do we have?
Hinderdam. It's Hinderdam.
Hinderdam. Ray, who do we have on the allies?
It's Kyun and Shabtajuice on the allies, and then Crazy WR and Gypsy Panzer on the Axis.
Okay, so who do you think's favored in this game, allies or Axis?
I would say the allies are favored because Kyun, he's relatively new, but so is Gypsy Panzer. But Kyun, I think, has more VCO experience than Gypsy Panzer, and Shab is Shab.
So, do you think but Shab uses some crazy strats, so do you say they would backfire on him? Like, could it potentially backfire?
Sometimes they'll backfire him, but I think he's just overall better than Crazy, to be quite honest.
Okay, those are some harsh words for
Those are fighting words right there, Crazy.
Those are fighting words. But okay, we'll get this underway. Okay, are you ready, Ray? And
Yep.
3, 2, 1, start. Okay, and it looks like it's R+, which is reinforcements. So that means it's a 1v1 for the first.
I'm calling the allied win right now. Shab against Gypsy Panzer.
Okay, so who are we watching? Well, we're watching the allies or the Axis?
I'm watching the Axis.
Okay, we will watch.
But Shab is starting the Scaffa strat with the Jumbos and the Rangers. And
Very good
Gypsy
strat.
Panzer has... Yeah, he's got a Geschutzwagen, which is just going to fall apart to the Jumbo and the Rangers, to be honest. I don't think he's got the AI to deal with the Rangers.
I think though those flamers, they do really good versus the armor of the Rangers. I think he's got 2 Shreks and he's got a Faust there to help with the Jumbo. So it all depends on if he's gonna be able to get that rear hit or anything. So we'll see.
It's a toss-up, but I would say it is allied favorite at the moment.
Okay, and we have a bunker going up by a Gypsy, so he's gonna lock down that middle. But can you get it up in time before the Rangers come around?
I think he's just trapping the Geschutzwagen in that spot right there.
Nope.
Can't really
It
retreat
looks like
now.
Shab is on the offense. He looks like he sees the danger.
Oh no,
Jumbo.
Gypsy's AI is too far away.
Gypsy
And
needs
he's
to
charging
move
the Geschutzwagen into the Jumbo.
the Kashoots misses. Shab is so
He's
far
gotta get out of
killing
there.
Gypsy. He's gonna lose that Kashoots wagon. No way that thing's gonna survive.
He's not going to do that much damage to the Jumbo either.
Yep. So it looks like Shab won the first engagement without really any problem.
Yeah.
We got what?
It's gonna be pretty tough for Gypsy Panzer to do anything until Crazy gets on, I would say.
Indeed, I think the best he can hope for really is just try and cap and avoid him until the second players get on. Which we got 2 minutes, so they get on. So have fun dodging.
And Gypsy's just bringing on more infantry, which Shreks aren't the greatest at fighting Jumbos. It's pretty easy to kite with them.
Yeah.
The structure is kind of worthless at that point.
I think what Gypsy wants to do, I think he's trying to outcap Shab. I think that's what he's planning to do. That's why he called him more infantry. Shab with a grenade and a good dodge by Gypsy.
At least he's getting the grenades out of the way.
Yes, indeed. But looks like another.
But,
ground
that's
squad
what I'm
is
talking
down.
about right there. The Shreks won't reliably penetrate the Jumbo.
Gypsy needs to do it. He just needs to cap this little spy here that isn't capped. He needs to get a hold of that, and he needs to definitely pick up that Shrek before those Rangers do.
He can't let the Rangers pick up that Shrek. That's just a bad idea to let him get a hold of that.
Oh god, and they dropped the rifle too. The elite runs, right? Those are elite runs.
Those are elite grens. Those are reward units, which
Right.
are a lot more common these days.
And they got the ZB-26 light machine gun, which is, I think they said it's on par with the Bren from the Commonwealth. Oh, we got a Goliath by Gypsy. Maybe he's going to be able to take out some Rangers. Good grenade by
Who's on my
Shab.
rope?
But it just splashes,
Nope,
doesn't kill
but
anything.
long-range juke shot took out the Goliath already.
Yep. Goliath, 90 munitions down the drain.
This is quite the shitstorm right now for the Axis.
Yeah, this is a lot to recover from. Shab is just
And Crazy says to Shab, this is gonna suck.
and Shab receives. This is going to suck.
Well, the Jumbo's down to half health.
I still got to
Crazy
repair
can
and
use
heal.
his coming onto the field to rush it. He can take it out pretty quickly.
Okay, so we have the last two players on. Crazy with a balanced start, I think. Yep, looks like a balanced start from Crazy. What do we have?
There's a lot of Pyos right there with flamethrowers.
Indeed. And what
There's
do we
a
have
lot
for
of flame coming on the field all at once.
we got another balanced calling from Kyun. A lot of infantry is what I'm seeing though from both sides. Not a really
No armor on the field besides this Jumbo.
yeah, not a besides those flames that Crazy has, not ultra aggressive, huh? I suspect that Crazy's he's gonna try using that smoke off his mortar, and he's gonna try and kill those Rangers.
Crazy does have a Pack 40 though, and those are actually really good at fighting Jumbos because they penetrate far more often than the Pack 38.
Yes, yes. Oh, we got the brand new Nebwelfer here from Gypsy Panzer, the recently buffed, and there's been a lot of talk about it.
Yeah, they changed the arc of firing, and it fires a lot faster now. It's a lot more reliable at hitting things.
It's way more deadly than it definitely used to be.
It's way better now. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's overpowered at all, but it is actually a good unit now, whereas it used to be kind of meh.
And then, oh, Crazy's putting his mortar on the front line. I think Kyun's gonna see it. And he does.
The only issue right now is that that MG can't really fire anywhere except for the two buildings that are next to it, because the one building in front of it blocks it from shooting outward.
Kyun using to his advantage the terrain, hiding behind buildings, but
Crazy's
Crazy
going
comes
in with
in.
all his Pyos.
Oh man, those units go up in flames.
Luckily for the Axis right now, the Jumbo's repairing, so they've got a lot of leeway to go in right now.
There's a
Not a whole lot to
Nebwelfer.
kill these
Oh, what
Pyos.
a beautiful Nebwelfer. Suppresses, kills everything.
Unit has died in heroic action.
Yeah, everything's running away right now. This is really good for the Axis.
Good smoke too. And I think
They're getting rid of all those deadly Rangers as well.
and we got the Flamen half track here, and I think that pretty much finishes off the Allies. Both their columns just wiped off the map once Crazy got on.
Oh, that captain's off mapping the house too, though. Might be able to kill all those Pyos.
He's gonna see.
Depends on if he destroys the entire building or not.
I don't think
Looks
Crazy.
like they're all gonna live.
Oh yes, indeed they will live.
Just gets out of the house in time. Can he kill the captain though? That'll be pretty big. And he does! At least the captain himself is dead. I think the one bodyguard's still alive.
What minute are you at?
I'm at 7:04.
Okay, you're like 2 seconds. Hold on. Go to pause it. Where are you at?
7:09.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 7:09. Okay. How did you end up 5 seconds ahead of
Should
me?
I start?
What the hell? Okay, in 3, 2,
I don't
1,
know.
go. Sorry about that, we had a little desynchronization, but you didn't miss anything other than Crazy just killing this 6-pounder. Oh, we got a Stewart by QAnon.
The 6-pounder's really far forward too. They'll be able to cap that pretty easily.
Yes, Q's got this Stewart on, and it looks like it's also got more infantry coming on by both the Allies. And I haven't seen, other than the Jumbo, it's really odd to see there's 0 tanks. Usually they start with tanks,
Yeah. The Jumbo's done repairing, but it's not really coming back to the front yet. Fun thing about this captain now is they changed the way that captains and lieutenants worked, and they added bodyguards to all the squads. So while the captain is still technically alive, the captain himself is dead, so all the buffs are gone, and it's just the bodyguard roaming around.
Yep, so there's really no use in having him alive other than hot sink. And what the
Yeah, he's pretty much just a sapper right now.
That off map killed a lot, didn't it? Infantry off map by Shep killed quite a lot. Killed the Pack 40, We killed the bunker. We killed the 2 pios.
Oh, did you see that mine hit just there? It killed an entire ranger squad that was down to 2 men already, though, and two rifles in this one squad that were trying to flank around.
They'll teach those allied bastards to sneak around. Oh, and look, we got pioneers. They're gonna hop in the house. Oh, they're gonna stay in green cover.
Doesn't look like it. They shouldn't be fighting the bars by themselves, though. They really need some kind of support with them or smoke.
And we got the jumbo going around the right-hand side for a flank.
Yeah, there's only the 6-pounder to contest it, but it's kind of blocked by that house, and even if it wasn't, I don't know how trustworthy I'd be of it penetrating the jumbo.
We got more infantry coming on by the Axis, and a Pack 40, just what they need for the jumbo.
Oh, the jumbo killed that support gun unit. That's another reward unit in Europe in Ruins right now.
A very, very difficult unit to use, because all they do is really just suppress, don't they? They don't really kill.
Yeah, they're kind of just a mobile suppression platform. They're like MGs you don't have to set up, but not nearly as good.
Right. And we get this big blob of infantry going down the middle.
Yeah, that Pack 4 needs to move up to support all these infantry that are going forward. Because the Shreks aren't going to be able to penetrate the jumbo.
Now, let's see if he gets behind. He gets in this house. Nabwelfer goes up, but he Nabwelfers his own teammate. Gypsy Panzer Nabwelfers, and I think that did a lot more damage than it did good to a Crazy.
It's a real shame. I don't know where the Pack 40 went. It's still sitting in the back there. It really needs to be up here helping him out.
I think the main focus of Crazy here is to try and get rid of this. Oh, there's a V1 going down.
Sounds like someone's dropping a V1.
Let's see, where's it gonna land? It's probably gonna land on that mortar.
That's where I'd guess. And the mortar pit dies, but the mortar crew didn't take any damage because they were retreating.
But this jumbo is up to 17 kills, nearly full health, and there's nothing to really oppose it. Especially in this map where there's so many shot blockers. It's really effective. You can effectively hide behind the houses.
Crazy is trying to move a Pack 40 over to try and stop it, though. But the jumbo just kind of moved, and now the Pack 40 isn't able to do anything.
I feel like this is definitely an Allied favorite map, just the way it is. Like, with all the rifle grenades and just general stickies that can go through those objects, I feel like the Allies have a big advantage over the shot block.
I think it's kind of a toss-up depending on what's on the field right now. I would say currently the Allies have a huge advantage in what they have on.
We got another off-map, and I think that's Kuhn's off-map.
Seems like an Earthshaker to me.
Yep, it is an Earthshaker, and I don't think it's going to tag anything. Very widespread, dangerous.
It was pretty smart of Shab to get in that house, because the MP40s do very little damage to units and buildings.
Cowards attack our forward base.
However, these flamers do a lot of damage to rangers in general, and then because they're in the house even more.
See if Gypsy
So
Panzer
Shab gets out.
and Crazy bringing back the Pack 40, and let's see if we can turn it to hit this.
There's a lot of MG42 bunkers all over the place in this map right now.
We get a direct hit on the jumbo, and it does a lot of damage. And then another off map, and I think this is the infantry off map by Shabs. It is.
There's a lot of off maps.
Count
Kills that Pack 40. That's really bad for the Axis right now. Only thing they've got left is this 6-pounder, and it's way too far back to be helpful. Crazy did put down a Goliath, though, and that could be devastating.
We got a stag hound by Kuhn with a lot of a lot of light vehicles by Kuhn.
Nebel Shot's just gonna hit those buildings with that new lowered arc of fire.
Yep. Amazingly enough, it hits the one building and it still suppresses the sapper. That shows you anything about the suppression that the Nebelfer has compared to other artillery.
This Goliath is going straight after the stag hound, but it gets a damaged engine. And Crazy's driving this 88 pretty far up there. I don't think they have enough support to make sure that thing stays alive.
I think Shabs. Nope. They
They have to move up now so they can kill this 88 truck.
Shab sees the danger, and he's probably gonna advance with his jumbo, and he is.
That's a good officer already right there, because now they have to run into the MG if they want to still kill this truck.
They kill
They
it.
killed the entire Ranger squad. That's a pretty big deal, but I don't know if it was worth the 88. Jumbo does hit a mine though and gets a damaged engine.
If they can capitalize on killing the jumbo, because you only have 3 of them in your three of them I think in your company, maybe 4, depending on the field sector. I think if they can capitalize and kill that jumbo, which is pretty much useless with the damaged engine, they might have looked a bit better on that.
A lot of bunkers. Crazy putting up another one even.
Yep. Definite huge amount of bunkers.
There's an elephant coming on the field from Crazy right now.
This is that brand new reward unit that is the rave pretty much. It's everyone has an elephant.
They did just change it because it used to be a rare unit, which meant that it wasn't that hard to get an elephant, but now it's a legendary unit, which means it's pretty difficult to get them. There's a very low chance of getting legendary units.
That is correct, and it's is it AT, is it AI, or is it kind of both? Well, fight infantry, I know it'll definitely hurt a tank. It's got very good range and it's got some pretty good speed.
It's much more of an anti-tank tank. It will hit infantry at times, but I wouldn't count on it to reliably hit any infantry. But when it hits a tank, it hits hard.
Right. So we got artillery going in by Kuhn on Gypsy Panzer stuff, and he doesn't do much. I think he killed
It looks
one
to me
unit.
like that jumbo is going off the field right now, because it can't have double repairs in infantry.
Right. I think if I was Shad though, I would kind of milk that for a bit more. I mean, it's half health, but who knows? Shad,
I think he figures it has 18 kills, and with a damaged engine, he doesn't really want to lose.
better keep the vents here for another day.
Attack our forward base.
If this elephant hits the staghound again, that thing's dead. It can pretty much kill him in 2 shots.
Let's see. He's trying.
I think the staghound might be too fast for it.
Nope, Crazy's gonna use
Look at these Rangers all by themselves on the left. If they can do something to catch them off, then they're pretty much stuck back there.
Crazy's making dangerous
Kind of a
move.
wasted Nebula on the right. Hit the hedge in front of it because the arc of fire is so low.
Shad Tayus can make this flank. You can make it and capitalize on those rear hits. And that staghound is dead.
Now Crazy's doing a good job of turning its frontal armor, and not a single Zook pinned.
What minute are you at?
16:25.
So desync in the game, and we had to come back to it. But Crazy hits a mine after successfully blocking all those Zooks from the rear. And Shad Tayu's going on the offensive, and he's probably going to sticky. He's got a Vet 2 squad. Yes, and he does sticky the elephant.
The damaged engine on the elephant's a pretty big deal, because he needs to repair to get rid of that, and with a damaged engine, the elephant's not going very far very fast.
That is correct. Got Kuhn coming in, and I think they're going to try and take out this elephant, or at least do as much damage as possible before he gets back there.
Crazy's got to move that officer, otherwise he's going to die to this MG, and he retreats it.
Retreats. So far, I still feel like the Allies have a pretty firm grasp on this game compared to the Axis. The Elephant's gonna help, but it's already got a damaged engine, pretty much 3 minutes on the field, and he's got to repair that. Like you said, that's a wasted repair.
It depends on if he wants to use the repair right now, because he could just wait until he loses more health, but it might be worthwhile to just waste the repair now and get rid of the damaged engine.
And we have another jumbo on by Shab. We got artillery going
This one's
down
Vet 2.
on the bunker, and it doesn't look like it's gonna hit anything but the bunker. It looks like Kuhn's just trying to get rid of them.
Elephant should be able to get a shot off on this jumbo, and I have no doubt it'll penetrate, as it just did. Look at that. Taking out a third of its health in 2 shots. There's another V1 coming down somewhere.
I think it's probably gonna go down on that the artillery piece.
They did kill the 25-pounder with it.
Yep, Gypsy Panzer actually did a very good job on getting around that and using a sight and using that V1. And
There's another rifle squad behind the elephant.
Shab's
We're
got
sticky
this
it
back
again.
too. He's wanting to go for that destroyed engine.
It's got too much health to get a destroyed engine right now. It's probably not worth trying to get it either, unless it's a rear sticky. In which case there's a very low chance at this amount of health.
And the Allies are making a push on the right-hand side.
If he's not going to repair this elephant right now, he needs to move it further up so he can fight off that jumbo. That's a pretty quick fix. You might as well just do it on the front line right now.
Ooh, and the 6-pounder actually lands a nice hit on the jumbo.
A lot of suppression units in the middle because there's MGs on both sides of this town.
Taking care of those pests.
The Rangers might be able to destroy the 6-pounder gun.
That's what
as well
Shab's
as
trying to go
the
for.
He is losing a lot of men, and that's a big deal because Rangers are an integral part of his company right now.
They're expensive units to have. And if he loses them quickly, it's gonna be hard for us to make up for it. And Crazy.
You see Crazy on the left over here as these Pyos backcapping.
Right next to the block sign, I see.
Very interesting part of this map that I've never noticed until today.
Well, quite an interesting. I've never seen that.
There's not a lot of sectors on this map, so every sector they can take is a big deal, because already they have over 2/3 of the map, with just the 2 extra sectors on the left.
We have a M10 by Shab, and I think he wants to go for the elephant, but the elephant is repairing. It's almost.
Once it's done repairing, that engine comes back, and there'll be a real force to be reckoned with.
Here goes down.
Nebel Shot's not doing a whole lot.
Right. Doesn't do much at all.
He needs to get closer to hit with those Shreks, but even the long-range Shrek hit it.
Very good trick shot. And it's probably going to meet its death near the elephant, huh?
Yeah, he's got very low health right now. If he can get another Shrek shot off, that thing's dead. But it looks like the elephant's going to intercept it as it's running away. Oh, it's got a destroyed engine. That's all but assured death for the M10 right
but
now.
it penetrates in front of the elephant.
Penetrates but does next to no damage, realistically. It's a sliver of the mighty health of the elephant.
We got Shab taking
Elephant's getting blocked by the Nebel as it moves forward.
Crazy has been foiled by Shab.
He's been foiled, but he kept that territory for a while. They're gonna have more pop than the Allies for a little bit, at least 2 or 3.
So let me go ahead and check the pop. It is 38 axis, and I believe it is 38 to 34 pop-wise. So the Allies, the axis.
4 pop may not seem like a big deal, but across 2 players, it's a full 8. Yeah, it's like 2 extra MGs or an extra squad almost from each side.
That's true. It does add up, especially after a while. Shab trying to go for that left-handed flank again. Shab working really hard on those flanks. He likes to tease with the left-hand side, especially with the Rangers.
I don't think the single Gren squad can fight all of these Rangers and the rifles. There's a lot of grenades across all those squads, but the one grenade from the Gren just killed almost an entire Ranger squad.
A very good grenade on low health units. And bars are, units gain accuracy bonus in house, so bars are extremely good in a house. Or pretty much any weapon, really.
The worrisome thing right now is that house is very low health and will probably be destroyed by Zooks. And the house goes down, and so does the grunt squad.
It does. Got 2 AT guns by Shap. He wants this elephant gone. Tons of AT.
The thing about the elephant, though, is, you know, normal AT guns, they can penetrate, but it's a long process to kill the elephant. You just have to wear it down over time.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Shap has AP rounds.
The elephant still has a lot of health, though. Even with the AP rounds penetrating more often, it's still a long process. It's pretty much like killing a king tiger. You know, every shot is helpful, but, you know, you're not going to kill it in the span of a minute or so.
That's correct. And Shap gets 1 AP round shot off. And does a nice hunk of damage. And Shap's gonna try. Oh, and his jumbo is hit by a mine.
Or that damage engine. Really just reduces the effectiveness of the unit for a long time until it's repaired.
Defended the fatherland until death.
It looks like
There's a lot of stuff on the right from Gypsy Panzer. He's not really helping out right now.
Oh, I don't know what Gypsy's doing. He needs to get in the fight. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, he needs to be helping crazy out over here.
Here comes a Nebwelfer.
The Geschützwagen will help with the Comet and the Staghound, though.
A good Nebwelfer shot,
As long as he
actually.
doesn't get circle strafed.
He actually, Gypsy uses that Nebwelfer, and it pretty much takes care of the entire side.
Yeah, everything over there's forced to retreat.
It looks like
Only thing left alive is the vehicles and that 1 AT gun.
Kuhn's just pumping out more vehicles.
Even Kuhn, though, has a 6-pounder in the back that's not really helping out against the Geschützwagen or the elephant.
Yep, gun officer there as well. And this elephant's gonna try and get some kills.
Or his Cromwell's all but dead.
We got AP rounds going on the elephant. Cromwell has a main gun destroyed and a damage engine.
All these crits, but not a kill.
Let's see if the Geschütz finishes it off. And it does.
Should be able to. So as you can see, the elephant is not dead, but it has taken, you know, half its health and damage, and that's the way you gotta wear it down. Just over the course of battles, take it down chunk by chunk.
Indeed. And Chad's probably gonna go back and do his repair on his full health Sherman at Vet 2 because it's got a damaged engine, so.
It's gotta turn around and help out this AT gun, though. Otherwise, this grunt squad's just gonna kill it.
Ooh, first shot misses. I think the Grand's gonna kill the AT gun.
It's gonna be close.
Oh, but Shab grabs it.
No. The elephant is going up to try and fight it itself, though. And that decides that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's wise to place an elephant in front of an AT gun under any circumstance, really.
Well, if it's a low health AT gun, you can try and hope that you can just kill the gun. But that's a toss-up, because a lot of times you'll have the 5% bugs on the AT guns.
And a lot of suppression. Two MGs and the bunker out, and Crazy's trying to knock down the field from any rangers.
The Axis have been able to hold over 50% of the map for the entire game, so the Allies are starting to bleed pop very slowly. So whatever they have right now is pretty much the pinnacle of their pop until they can take over 50% of the map again, which is going to be very difficult on this map in particular.
Crazy hopping in the house. Shatayus using a grenade. Let's see. Doesn't kill anything, but gets a couple of hits.
Yeah, they should be able to take out those rifles pretty easily. But there's Rangers on the other side as well now. Their grenade takes out a lot more men.
Yep. Finishes off the crits. The Geschütz's not really
With
making
the,
it useful.
With the Grunt and the Pyros over here, he should be able to wipe out these Rangers and the AT gun unless the Jumbo comes back. But it seems he took the Jumbo off the field.
Really? It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you went in to repair that already, but it's kind of interesting that you would do that.
I didn't see it repair. I don't know if he just wanted to get more infantry on or what.
It's a pretty bold strat to take any unit off the field prematurely.
He may have thought that the elephant itself was too hard to fight, you know, with the jumbo on the field, and he wanted more AT on. And handheld AT like the Rangers will have an easier time than the jumbo, which is countered by the elephant.
Oh, and the elephant gets a damage engine by a mine, I think.
With the damage engine, the handheld AT has a way easier time doing damage to it.
And it's getting swarmed. I don't think that elephant's got a chance. It's buttoned. I don't think it's got a chance.
It might have a chance if these Rangers can't get behind it, though. Because from the front, the Zooks don't have a great chance of penetrating it.
Gypsy Panzer making itself useful and going on to help Crazy.
Yeah, this one Ranger squad did fire up in, so it can't get out now. So it's kind of stuck, suppressed, and can't really get out.
With all the suppression going on, oh, there's a 600 by Kuhn. Let's hope these MGs can actually save Crazy.
There's a new jumbo on the field as well. Grenade took out a lot of those grenadiers in the center.
The elephant takes
But that Staghound just kind of ran up to the elephant and died. I don't know what the plan was there.
I think Kuhn's trying to button this thing again. 6-pounder move.
The only issue right now is there's not a whole lot of hard AT to fight the elephant with. It's kind of just limping off the field, so there's not a whole lot of reason to try and kill it. But it is quite nice to be able to say that you killed a reward unit as great as the elephant.
One less reward unit, one less you have to fight later on.
Exactly.
Did you know I haven't seen too many
It did do a lot of work, though. It doesn't show it on the kills, but it was very helpful with taking territory earlier.
Yes, they're able to use its armor to pierce the defense and push, really. Now, Crazy
And all the territory they can get helps reduce the pop of the Allies now, because if the Allies can't take half the map, they're just not going to get more pop. They're going to be stuck at wherever they're at and slowly bleed.
Yep, and it looks like the galleys are at 35 pop, and the Axis have 40 pop. They are 10 pop ahead.
They're already
of
at 34 right now.
So they're bleeding pop quite quickly.
And the pop removal is actually getting faster now. It's 0.3 every minute, so it's only going to get worse.
No buffer by Gypsy Panzer. Doesn't do too much.
There's not a whole lot of healing for the Allies right now, so all the damage that the Nebelwerfer is doing, despite not getting kills, is very helpful.
I'm sorry, Shab probably doesn't have the tier 2 triage.
A lot less triages around ever since the triage became a tier 2 unlock.
Yeah, that's true. It came tier 2, and that's with the war map, it's very hard early on to get a triage.
A lot of trade-offs was getting something like a triage early now, because there's a lot more limited PPs.
That's really helpful to the allies because their units are so low in terms of health, and they don't have the med kits in battle. So you know, whatever healing is very helpful. Water reporting. Nebuffer going out again. This time by
This
Crazy.
MG42 bunker from Crazy's been around for a long time.
It's been around.
It's been really instrumental in holding the center, I would say. Five kills already on this mortar from Crazy.
And the captain from Kuhn reaches Vet 3, that one sapper, the sapper bodyguard.
That's been alive all game, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's that one man. He's trying to.
That got knocked down to one man like 20 minutes ago.
Definitely been very lucky. We got Shab flanking on the right side.
Looks like this Geschütz from Gypsy Panzer is going to die to this 6-pounder. It's already got main gun destroyed. But MG on the left holding back these infantry.
Shab's tearing up that
Recon
right
section, I
side.
guess, already sniped because it wasn't able to kill him.
Shab's definitely gonna tear into this right side. If he gets around that, it's not looking good. Crazy pulls out 6 bikes.
The bikes won't last very long against the Rangers with their Zooks.
We'll see how much damage.
Unless it's able to push him around, which with 7 he might be able to.
And they're actually doing a fair amount of damage.
They're going down pretty quick too, though.
Once those units get
There's Fireflies coming out from behind, and there's not a whole lot to stop it right now. And the Allies did take half the map, so they're gonna be able to get some pop back. Things are looking pretty grim for the Allies, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like
Or for the Axis right now. My bad.
good grenade by Shab.
Gypsy was able to recap what they lost, though. So the Allies are again, bleeding pop. All the advances they made are kind of for naught right now because their units are getting encircled. And all the drop Zooks are working against them because this Grenadier squad's going to be able to kill this Firefly now.
Excellent pickup by Gypsy to recognize that.
I'm kind of surprised this push failed. I thought they kind of had it in the bag at this point.
Oh, the craziest Nebuffer takes up the Firefly.
Taking it up to Vet 2. All the Zooks on this squad have taken out all the anti-infantry effectiveness, though.
I think those Grens are probably gonna take out these. Oh, there's 2 Zooks versus.
It's just a Zook battle now. This MG is setting up and it should be able to take out all the Rangers, though. A number of Pioneer Minesweepers coming out from Crazy. They can't keep territory, though, so they can't backcap or anything. It's my guess that Crazy's out of units right now.
Crazy's getting. Yep, and it looks like I think actually all armies are probably getting pretty close to running out of stuff. I've seen a lot of Grens from Gypsy, which means he can't have a lot of Volks or recrews, and a lot of Rangers from Shab. And
Crazy's kind of confirming that he has nothing left.
Correct. So it looks like it's not so good.
These Pioneer Minesweepers will be great scouts, though. They'll be able to see what's going on in all corners of the map as long as they're alive.
Yes, but they can't cap. Which is oh,
They can't cap, but they can provide good information about where everything's at.
Crazy's got this Ostwind. He's gotta really milk that Ostwind.
Just gotta look out for these sappers right now, because they can kill it if he doesn't micro it well.
And we got 2 infantry squads down from Shab. I think Shab is getting pretty low because they should have a fair amount of pop.
He does have his Jumbo repairing in the back, though, and there's not a whole lot of AT to kill it if he can get it back up in time.
They kind of all. Gypsy pulls out 4 more Grens. Good God, where is he getting all these Grens? Incredible. So
There are a number of AT guns on the ground that he can recrew, so they should be fine against the Jumbo.
if he can recrew those, that's looking good.
There's a Piat on the ground as well, including a number of MG42s.
Crazy using his Ostwind, trying to take advantage of the fact that there's no AT and nothing to stop his Ostwind, really.
Allies are on a 31 pop. Things are getting pretty grim for them.
Kun retreats his
Crazy's just amazed that they're winning right now. Yeah, these rifles are gonna have no chance of killing the Puma right now, and just slowly block them until they're all dead.
And once the Ostwind gets there, it's good night. There is a Cromwell from Kyun, and the Jumbo is done repairing, so
so they will be able to make an armored push into what is almost a force that's completely without AT, except for a single Shrek squad right now.
And 2 upgun Pumas. So I think if I was Gypsy, I would try and pick up an AT gun or 2.
He's really going to need something else besides just these upgun Pumas, though. I would say picking up the 6-pounder that's still alive in the back would be his best bet.
Yeah, especially if Gypsy's trying to handle them by himself without using combined arms. He'll get torn apart by those 2 tanks. But the Axis are actually they capped most of the map, and the Allies are under 30 pop. So soon we should be seeing the timer.
Not a lot of infantry left to cap either. There's just 1 rifle squad from what I see.
Ready to fight, sir.
They are recruiting the 6-pounder though, so as long as they can keep the 6-pounder together with the Pumas and the Shrek, they should have a fighting chance.
It's actually a lot closer than...
He's not turning it though, so the Jumbo might be able to just decrew it before it does anything.
Oh, your turns now.
He's backing away though, and it did penetrate, which is quite surprising. There we go, Jumbo bouncing a shot. He's gonna get it behind it.
Okay, pause.
Here's where the two upgun Pumas will be a big help though. As long as they can get behind it and rear shot it, they should be able to penetrate.
Big clash, but I think the Jumbo's gonna come out on top.
The Allies are going to win this fight, but if they can't cap fast enough, they won't be able to win the game.
These upgun Pumas are actually penetrating frontally the upgun Jumbo. Did a fair amount of damage to that. And we got a sniper by Shab, and I think Crazy used all of his bike.
I would think after 7 bikes, he's out of bikes.
I should hope so.
But there's no AT on the field right now for the Axis. There's just this Ostwind, which light AT, if anything. But the Nebel doing actually a lot of damage to this Jumbo. I don't know if it's low enough for 1 Shrek squad to kill it though, with the Cromwell being there for support.
But if they get a rear hit, I think they'll do a lot. They'll definitely get a damage engine.
As long as these Gruns sit in the territory though, the rifles can't cap. So the Allies will keep just bleeding pop, and they're pretty desperately low at this point. Allies already down to 25 pop.
Yep, and Shab is in the red. He's actually got too much pop on.
It's only going to get worse from here because they're losing over 2 pop a minute.
The Axis trying to cap that left-hand side, trying to make sure they keep the territory and they can't cap it back. And I see only 2 units. I see Sniper, and I see the Rifleman for capping power.
It's all the capping they have left, and if they can't cap enough, they're not going to be able to stay in this.
And Crazy's gonna try.
Meanwhile, the Axis are still capping the left with an MG squad.
Crazy making use of his units, he's definitely milking them and using them to his full extent. And he's trying to kill the Rifleman.
The Ostwind did kill the whole rifle squad, which means only the Sniper can cap, and while it's cloaked, it can't cap at all.
And there is the sign saying you have 2 minutes to cap.
The Allies might lose to having not enough pop left before, the timer goes off, because once they're beneath 15 pop, the game just ends for them.
The Sniper's looking for enemy units. Shab knows he's got to cap a lot of territory very quickly with only 1 unit. And Gypsy pulling
They're losing
out
over
even more
4 pop a minute
stuff.
now. Within 2 or 3 minutes, they're done.
Gypsy might be able to distract them long enough to do something.
If this Sniper can kill the last man on this mortar, the other one will run away.
Nope. Get around the house.
Crazy's just running around this house.
Get around the house, yes.
Oh, he misses! Looking like there's no hope for the Allies at this point.
Sniper ready for
Yeah, man, this is their last chance. Desperate, desperate, desperate. Crazy, it's
There's no hope anymore. The Sniper can't cap fast enough. This game's over.
I think you're right. I think that's
Especially now with the Puma there to stop him. This Sniper's all but dead. And that's the last capping unit they have. And if he has to cloak, then he can't cap at all. And there goes the sniper.
Another one bites the dust. And that's all the capping. Yeah, what's on the field? We have
That's all she wrote.
2 Pioneer Minesweepers and a Nalbuelf from the Axis, and a Upgun Puma from the Axis, and we have 2 tanks. 2 tanks from the Allies. That's it.
I only hope for the Allies is to completely wipe out the Axis in the next, minute. That's not really possible.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Although already the Allies lost to 15 pop, so that's the end of the game.
That's
All this Upgun Puma might die, but after that, the Allies have to pull off. They can't win it all anymore. I'm fairly surprised that the Axis won this, to be honest.
I am too. I think when going into the game, we thought the Allies had just a stronger looking team, because we know Shab's very good. I don't know actually much about Kuhn, but from what I hear, he's a pretty good Vico player, and that can't be too bad. And it actually was really close. Crazy was able to definitely capitalize on those back caps, and he made the Allies pay for giving up that territory. At the time, that's how they won. They won the back cap. It was a good game. It's a very good game.
Even without the backcapping, though, the thing that really helped the Axis out was they never lost the center. Because in this map, the center is the only point besides the sides that differentiates them, because it's even besides the one center territory, and whoever holds that pretty much has the advantage. And since they never lost it, they never were at a risk of losing pop like the Allies were. And once the Allies started bleeding, it just got more and more dire for them.
Yeah, Crazy did a good job. They both did a good job on. They had a lot of suppression. They had a lot of MG bunkers, and they were able to make them fight on the flanks, because they couldn't go down the middle. They would just get instantly suppressed. So and those mines from both sides were very good mines. They took out key units. 2 jumbos hit a mine, and then so did the
Elephant hit a mine twice, didn't it?
It did. It hit a mine, repaired, and then it hit a mine again. I think that if the Elephant didn't hit a mine, it would have been a totally different game, actually.
It's quite possible.
But it's a good game, and it was good job to all the players here. They played an excellent game, and it was fun to watch. But I guess that's all she wrote. So we will see you next time.